Daniel is right down there somewhere, so we've got a bit of a walk to get to Daniel, to where the pangolin is. Got a JP here in case there's any wild animals out there, which there is, rhinos, buffaloes or whatever. Wind's picking up, which is not very good. It's a beautiful place. We've learned so much. I've learned so much about how the wind really can spoil your day, to be honest. I mean, it's freezing cold. It's been -3, and it's really strange because first 2 days I was here, 27 degrees. Now -3, but that's desert life. But desert life for these animals is really harsh, really harsh. And you've got the red sand here. It's nice and dust. Really soft. Really soft. But I think really this is a place I could stay for weeks. Literally weeks. I'm with a couple of guys here from the Pangolin Society, and they will put me right in the right location. We've actually tracked one, we've got one, but we're going to stand back for a little bit until we get the okay to go forward. I say we, it's only me. And to find these pangolins on your own, it's really difficult. You really need these guys, you really need the researchers to put you right. And it's really good fun. I'm just going to walk up here. I've been told to come forward a bit more, so I could talk as we're going, because he's quite a distance ahead and I'm getting a hand signal. So once he's tracked the pangolin, then he'll give me the hand sign, wind's in our favour, and just stop and listen and do what he says. And it's very important. These animals are so sensitive, so it is very important to you know, don't mess things up. You know, pictures come second. Yeah, the animal's welfare is more important. And I'm with a gentleman called Daniel. He's a lovely guy. His knowledge is fantastic. I've learned so much from him over the last 2 days. Right, he's actually got eyes on. He's given me the signal, so I'm just going to shoot off. I'll come back later on to camera and hopefully get some stuff, some video or some stills. But a lot of grass about and it's very difficult, but I'm going to go now. He's giving me the heads up for me to come forward, so I'll catch you up later. Thank you.
My name is Daniel Russo, and I'm a current master's student at the University of the Witwatersrand in Johannesburg. I'm doing my master's project on the functional ecological role of the temminckii pangolin in the Kalahari ecosystem, which is to say, what sort of ecosystem services are they providing? And we're trying to quantify this very much from a conservation perspective, as to say, why is it important to be conserving these animals, and why should we care if we lose them in the ecosystem? For my project, I've selected foraging behavior as the aspect to investigate in terms of ecosystem services, and I'll look at how often they dig, how they're digging, what sort of movement are they showing while they dig and forage, and then I'll do some soil sampling to look at if there's any alterations through their digging practices, alterations to soil nutrients, the mass displacement of soil, and whether their little dig sites accumulate any seeds or macro. And through this we hope to answer the question of what sort of role are they playing in the system, and in support for why we should be conserving them. Pangolin feces sees researchers swarming. for the wealth of knowledge that is yet to be extracted from samples like this. Kalahari gold, otherwise known as pangolin poo, is an incredibly hard thing to come by. Another very common question that gets asked is what sort of densities and what is the population on Tswalu Kalahari Reserve? Well, this, in short, is a question that we don't have an answer to as of yet. There has been work done to try estimate based on home range sizes and so on. Observationally, I would estimate probably home range sizes of about 4 kilometers squared. However, there are individuals that roam significantly broader than that. And in terms of an actual density estimate, as of yet, we still don't know. The temminckii pangolin, also known as ground pangolin, is a specialist feeder. They eat exclusively ants and termites. They mainly feed on 2 ant species and 1 termite species. The 2 ant species are named the cocktail and pugnacious ants. The cocktail ants are usually found around the bases of a tree, in the bark, whereas the pugnacious ants are found at the roots of grasses. If I were a pangolin, I would most certainly prefer cocktail ants. A common question about pangolins is what is their lifespan? Well, for the temminckii pangolin, it is still largely an unknown. While in captivity they have been seen to reach the age of about 20 years, and many field guides claim around 12 years. The lifespan of wild individuals is still very uncertain. The temminckii pangolin shows no sexual dimorphism between male and female. They are very similar in size. On Tswalu, for my current project, we have 3 females and 2 males tagged. We have 2 females that are at the top range of my size, around 8.5 and 10.5 kgs respectively. And then we have quite a few smaller males that are 6 and 6.5 respectively. So in terms of size, it does vary. We've had big individuals and small individuals. There has been some speculation observationally about using colorations on scales to distinguish males and females. However, there's no evidence to support any of this. And for the time being, if we want to be able to sex a pangolin, you still need to be able to see their belly and their underneath to see their genitalia.